Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at more of the businesses and hobbies expansion pack. And in this one, I wanted to look at mentoring and classes. So we'll see how that all goes, but I'm really excited. This pack has been a lot of fun so far. I think that they actually really nailed it with this one, and there's so many options you can do for small businesses. I've seen so much creativity from the Sims community, and it's looking really good. So let's go ahead and get into this video. And really quickly, I always say this in all of my pack overview or informational videos. I don't do my cutesy little editing, like sound effects and video effects that I do for my Let's Plays. I typically just the app, so heads up. So one thing I've noticed right off the bat is whenever you click on this thing and on the whiteboard and you hit start a class, like obviously she's going to be a tattooer. What? Oh my gosh. I don't want to do a tattoo right now. Okay, whatever. So you would hit start class, and then it's going to tell you that there's certain requirements that you have to have. So for this one, for example, you need at least 3 tattoo tables or digital sketch pads nearby. So I'm going to need to actually edit this build. So a tattooing class is going, and whenever we have a maxed out skill, it's going to give us a $360 per attendee. So that's actually really great. There's so many choices too. Wellness, fishing, charisma. I'm sure there's going to be mods where they can have even more, but I'm failing to see why you would even need more. So there's a ton of them. So looking at this thing, we can hold a lecture on tattooing, dancing, or cooking. So I wonder, you have to be level 5 in anything to hold a lecture. Okay. And I think it's level 5 to hold a class as well. All right. So we have just started this is the gold one. So this is going to have you hold a lecture for 45 minutes. The whole thing is going to last 4 hours or 5 hours from the beginning. She's lecturing right now. So I'm assuming that would be like the beginning of the class. She's going over things. And then we have to mentor for 30 minutes. So select a mentor on an attendee who is engaging in a skill building activity or offer mentoring on a skill building object and choose an attendee to mentor. Okay, so I guess this means, I guess Mortimer's not listening to us, so that's okay. Or maybe he is. I don't know. She's okay. Wait. It does tell us that she's an attendee. He's an attendee and Mortimer is an attendee. Okay, perfect. I would like to say that she did just leave her lecture with 3 minutes left to go eat something. So clearly you have to keep an eye on them. Okay, so this is fun. It looks like we've moved on to a point where Travis Scott is tattooing Clara, one of the employees. Or so it's almost like maybe it's like an apprenticeship. But yeah, so that was kind of fun, and now it looks like he's talking to her about the tattoo. So let's see. I guess whenever you do this, you can also go into them specifically and do a lecture just for them, which is neat. Okay, now that we've introduced ourselves to Mortimer, which I thought was kind of dumb because if he's already at the event, he should not they shouldn't have to introduce themselves. But then that talk about tattooing will come up. The mentor trait I wonder too. Okay, so we've done that part. We're talking about tattooing right now. And then if we go to this, we should be able to offer mentoring now, which I don't know if we could. We could before, but that's part of the event as well. So with the mentoring part of the class, around here is whenever I started having a lot of glitches. And again, I don't like to say that it's always the game that's glitching. Whatever, it sometimes could be me. So I did cut out some footage of it glitching because I got a lot. And then it started working at the end. So if it kind of jumps, that's why. And towards the end of the video, we will get to see mentoring. Okay, I think I'm going to have to hold another one because honestly, a lot of that didn't work. I can't lie to you. I've told her to do the same thing 3 times. She's not done it. I need to offer this tattoo mentoring that we talked about. And now our event is ending because she didn't do it. Okay, so we are trying this again. We have Celeste and Cameron. attending this time. So we will make sure after we finish the lecture portion that we will introduce ourselves this time. And then, oh, we didn't finish the lecturing part. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that and see where this goes. So my new plan is I'm just going to keep spamming it between Valentina and Celeste and see what happens. Because I don't see any other way to do it. It's not working for me, but I guess I could be wrong. But I might end up cheating it because I am trying to, because you see, now they're just talking. Offer a tattoo. I don't understand at all. Like, I don't get it. Okay, I am trying to see if this interaction is now going to work, because I cheated everything because I do want to see like what the gold aspiration is going to give us, the gold medal. Spoiler alert, it didn't actually give us anything at all. Okay, so I think I might have had a breakthrough, and maybe just something was going on with my game momentarily, but now it's working. So I have her mentoring this sim to tattoo Clara, which is also allowing their relationship is going up, which is cool. So mentoring does boost your relationship. It is working up here, the mentoring for 30 minutes. So I might be able to actually finish the class. So we'll go back to lecturing for a moment and we will sketch a design. Maybe not sketch a design, but I'm actually really curious to see if it works again. So let's go to Bjorn Bergeson, who is her husband, who she's gotten like no time with her husband, bless it. And see if we can once again get it to work. Maybe I just experienced. See, okay, there we go. Well, that worked for like a second. But yeah, so that did work this time. So I have added Hector Laurent to our family just to kind of see how the skill builds through these classes. And it would appear as though after 45 minutes of mentoring and then 45 minutes of lecturing and mentoring, he almost is to level 2. So it seems like it could be pretty decent for that. And again, we can check our relationship panel with him. And it is giving us some relationship with him. So let's mentor again and see kind of exactly how much it gives us. Okay, so he has just started this mentoring phase, and she's already up. So again, I think that this might be a little glitchy, and I think that some of it was just my game specifically. But we're watching for how much the skill level is going up. And I mean, it is going up a decent bit. Not ours, his. He's inspired. It's giving him an inspired aspiration from being mentored, so that's good. And I believe it's giving her a confident one from being a great teacher. So those are good. But yeah, between a lecture and 2 mentorings, it's already given him 2 levels, and they're not done yet. So I mean, it's definitely a decent way to build skills, I would say. So yes, again, that skill is building pretty decently. And the reactions are always kind of funny. I've clicked out of that because you can also, not that this guy just stole it, Johnny Zest, you can also tattoo mentor through the sketchpad. Okay, so through the sketchpad, you can offer free tattoo mentoring, or you can offer by the hour, which our girl is very expensive. $322 an hour because she is a level 10 tattooer, I would assume. So let's see if we can see that interaction. So yeah, she is mentoring Johnny Zest on that sketchpad. I'm so glad this started working. That was stressing me out for a minute. I cannot lie to you. Okay, so I think we've served the purpose. We've looked at classes, we've looked at lecturing, and we've looked at mentoring. All right, and that was a quick look, whenever my game decided to be working, of the mentoring, lecturing, and classes as they pertain to tattooing specifically. I probably won't be able to film anymore this week with businesses and hobbies just because it is currently Monday night, or I guess Tuesday morning at 12:31 a.m. Thanks for nothing time change. And Monday is my only day off. So I work the rest of the week and then Tuesday through Sunday, and I probably work 50 hours this week, at least. So definitely not going to be able to film anymore this week. But maybe if people are interested, next week I'll make more content with businesses and hobbies because there really is so much to do. And I have so many cute little ideas, but it's just the time, man. But anywho, I hope that everybody's having a blast playing this pack, and I hope that everybody has a lovely rest of your evening. And always remember to be curious and not judgmental. Bye.